We got Close Your Eyes with a brand new dance practice. This is for How to Dance. I did check out the How to Dance live stage they did over on Patreon. I've been reacting to a bunch of variety content, live performances from Close Your Eyes over on Patreon. I did start watching Missing Boys over on Patreon as well. If you guys want to hop on over and check that out with me. Guys, let's get into this. We have the dance practice to How to Dance. Here we go. I actually really love this choreo. The way Seungho just runs across. Here we go. Nice. Stomp, yeah. Wow. Here we go. I love that. Yeah, the kick. This song is so super fun, and the choreo is super fun as well, but it is so intricate and so complicated. We're going to go through this again and break this down. So this is great. The way that they start off their position here, almost like providing shelter for Kyungbei in the middle with their arms out over him. And then they do this thing here where they're closing their eyes, right? They have their eyes closed. Yeah, like this. And then you have Kyungbei in the beginning. I know there's a bit of distance between us and them because they're so far off. But in the live stage I checked out, you could see it more closer, more clearly, that Kyungbei, it's like he has something in the palm of his hand. And I believe I was saying that, like, it's like he has the heart. He has a heart in his hand. I mean, not that he reached into anyone's chest and ripped out their heart. This isn't Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. But it's like, you know, theoretically speaking, he has like someone's heart in his hand and it like, ba-boom, ba-boom, it beats because he like squeezes it a bit. These are all my theories. This is what I get from it. See, with the bum, boom, boom to the music. Boom, boom, boom. They all open out like that. A lot of pointing in this choreo. They're pointing to each other. They're pointing at us. You'll see it all throughout. They're pointing up to the sky. A lot of pointing. There's this great moment that they do here. Where they turn their backs. Okay, so see, look, they pointed to each other. They point to each other, and then they spin around. Oh, I'm going backwards. Sorry. They spin around, and now they have their backs to each other. This is such a great illusion. They have their backs to each other, and then what they do is they slide back. So they slide in between each other and past each other. And then by doing that, they end up facing each other. It's so cool. It's so quick. Point, spin, back up, point again. Yeah. And this is great too because I love that. So then you have Kyungbei going like this. It looks like an uppercut. We went from Indiana Jones to Mortal Kombat. Okay. It's not even that type of song. I love that. I love how he moves in like that. A lot of this is very much like they're working in the confines of water, the waves of the ocean, right? A lot of like movements like that, and the way that they do a wave, literally they do a wave. So look at that. Kyungbei goes at that. He does a little uppercut movement, and by doing that, he invokes the other members to rise up. They're all rising up, and they do a wave as they rise up, and then go back down, and then they're all pointing once again on one end, and then you have Seungho moving along in between the guys down the runway, and then they're all pointing in the opposite direction, the direction that he's actually running. It's so intricate. It's so crazy. And this is like... Crazy. Yeah. 19 seconds in and all of that. That's actually insane. Another thing I will say that it kind of relates to the way Kenshin was utilized in All My Poetry. Yes, the music video, but also the choreo as well, where Kenshin has some sort of narrative power in which he is kind of dictating the movements of the members. Obviously, for story purposes, it's more so in the music video, right? As he's writing out in his journal, his notepad, his book, he's writing out a bit of poetry and creating the events that bring all the boys together to meet up with him in the end. And you see a little bit of that in the choreo for All My Poetry. But then here, Kyungbei is kind of doing the same thing that Kenshin is doing. He's kind of instigating the movements for the group. So he does his uppercut movement. He does that. And that is what compels the other members, controls the other members to rise up, do a wave, rise back down. So his role here mimics what Kenshin's role was in All My Poetry. Love that. And then they all run down. Well, sorry, not all of them. Minwook and Seungho run in the middle. They meet each other. Oh, that's crazy. They're on the floor. They have a lot of floorography, I would say. Close your eyes. I think in like all, if not almost all, of the performance, the choreos they have for their songs. I'm pretty sure they're like on the floor at some point for every one of those songs that has choreography to it. This is actually really great because how they go down and they're like reaching out, reaching back in, and then they actually, oh, that's cool. They reach out. Wait a minute. They reach out. They reach back in and they're sliding their foot backwards as the one arm is coming forward to them. So a lot of opposites going on. And then they wrap their foot around the other leg. That's crazy. And they do like a little steering wheel of sort. I don't even know what you call that, but steer. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeojun, he does this and everybody else spins. That's really, really cool. He doesn't spin when he's in the center. Everybody else spins around him. But that's really cool. He doesn't spin, but he makes the movement of his body as if he were to spin. And if you blink, or if you just for 1 second, split second, look at any one of the other members spinning as he does that, you don't look at him, you look at any other of the members spinning, it will give off the illusion that he actually spun around with them, which he doesn't. Like, for example, watch Jingxiang or watch Kyungbei because they're the closest to him. Yeah, it looks as if he's spinning. He doesn't spin. I love this. And then they wait. Both movements are different when they use their arms. Wait. I love that minwook, how he does that before he moves forward. I love that. That stretch like that, and then the hand is out like this, and they're waving it away like that, almost like they're partying the clouds. And then the second time they do it, they're actually pointing again, more pointing. So this is like that the first time, and then the second time with the arm, it's the actual finger that they're using like that. They're pointing upwards, and then they do a little shimmy shimmy. It's crazy. At some point in this choreo, they're facing each other and dancing like towards each other with their backs to us. I didn't even realize when that happened. So they're all facing us. They spin. And they do a lot of the movements here with their legs is really intricate. It's really quick, but they're like facing outwards. Seungho, Seungmin are facing outwards, and then yeojun and yeojun is facing. Wait, I don't know. They're all facing. Okay, they're facing outwards. Yeojun is facing minwook though. It's really interesting formation. I just gotta say, I am so incredibly happy. I'm so incredibly proud of Seungmin, really and truly. And I said this when I reacted to their series, their docu-series that they had. It's his skill set improving is incredibly apparent. It is so apparent from everything we saw on Project 7. It is so apparent. And I mean, you could say the same thing for everyone here, because obviously you would like to think that after winning a survival show and debuting, that obviously from winning and then debuting, that time in between, you're going to improve, you're going to get better. But I think it is the most clear with Seungmin. And every time he has a moment, and in any one of their dance routines, he has a moment to himself, or in this case, he's sharing it with yeojun. I love to see it. I love to see it. For me, it's a little highlight for the whole entire choreo, because it's his moment to shine. And I think in their next era, their next comeback, and the subsequent eras and comebacks, his role, his time to shine is only going to grow and expand with each era. And at least I hope it does, because I am so, so happy for him. I actually get worked up. I actually get a little emotional when I talk about it, I think about it, I point it out. Oh man, that hop. It's crazy, bro. So much is happening in such a short amount of time. It's like, oh my God. It's hard to keep track. I love that. Ah, he does it with a fist. I'm looking at jingxiang. Fist, open palm. Nice. Again, pointing. So this is great. I think jingxiang, and I believe I said this in the live stage that I reacted to, he has so much power when it's his time to shine on stage here. And well, in this dance studio, he feels like a brute force of nature when it's his time. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with his height, his stature, but of course, the way he moves, all right? And I did say that I think if anyone is, you know, has the ability to be a bender of some sort, like in Avatar, The Last Airbender, he would be an earthbender. That's what I take from him. He is earthbender energy. That's what I get from him. Love that. More pointing, see? And then stomping. What does an earthbender do? Boom, boom, stomp. Woo! It's a great move. They're spinning slowly like a revolving door, and I love that how Kyungbei is using Yeojun's shoulder to turn around and face us. Yeah. Love. Here we go, Kenshin. Wow, he like skips backwards. Whoa, I didn't realize. He skips backwards and then they all start like kicking each other. Yeah, that's the kick. I like that. There's a move that Seungho does that I love. That. Okay, they all do it, I guess. I love. Again, like the parting of the clouds, clear blue sky, the sun is out. You know, everything is opening. Yeah, I love that. Can you die this? This part, he does this. And then, wait, it goes down. Wow, love that. Beautiful. Oh my God, is that a heart? I think that's a heart. I think that's a heart. Nice. Absolutely incredible. I have loved everything these guys have dropped in this debut era of theirs. I've been watching their Instagram stories. I know they've been doing a lot of fan signs, fan meetings, which is really great to see. But I would really love it if they can actually tour. You know, and if you're a fan of this group, I think we would all love to see them live. But that might be a little too early right now because they only have this debut era under their belt. It would make sense if they would tour with a lot more songs to actually promote and perform. But maybe in the next era, in the era after that, hopefully. Hey, if anyone from Close Your Eyes is watching this reaction or any of my previous reactions here on YouTube, this is my official invitation to you. Please come to Toronto, Canada. Thank you. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for spending all this time with me as we check out some more Close Your Eyes with their dance practice to how to dance. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. We'll speak again real soon. Peace.